What's up YouTube? PokePrimer here, primed and ready to deliver you our first week's battle in the Master Battle Championship League. This week we are facing off against, I can't think of the team name off the top of my head. Off the top of my head I can't come up with it. I don't know why. The coach's name is Anthony. Coach's name is in fact Anthony, and he is the coach of the Dynamic Dragonites, is what it would seem. The Dynamic Dragonites. He is the coach of, and he's got a pretty threatening team. I'll read his team off in a second. He has, as soon as this page loads, give me a second. He's got a pretty powerful team. A team that he has drafted. I feel like he drafted very smart, very good, but there are some holes in his team that I feel like through the squad we brought, we handle those pretty well. His team is Rotom Wash, Mega Tyranitar, Skarmory, Mega Beedrill, so he has mega options, which is actually a big and interesting thing. Empoleon, Espeon, Scrafty, Trevenant, Dugtrio, Scyther, Quagsire, and Electivire. Very powerful team. Very powerful team overall. But I feel like we can handle that. So what we're going to do right here, I'm going to show you guys the sets that I'm bringing on my Mons. We are actually going to be doing this battle on Showdown. He asked me if we could do this one on Showdown because, you know, he's getting out of work late, so it's easier for him to, you know, throw his team on Showdown real quick than to, you know, have to power save everything on 3DS. So I was totally okay with that, no big deal. I'm fine with it. He's fine with it. But for the team this week, we are bringing Thickums, the Mega Venusaur, the key member of our team all the time. This week's moveset is a Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Hidden Power, Fire to handle to do damage to the Skarmory, the Mega Beedrill, the Trevenant, the Scyther. If the potential comes to it, we can hit that thing hard. And we're running Earthquake this week as well. Even though we are running a Modest Nature, we are running Earthquake. Now I know what you're thinking. Seems like a bad idea, but even with attack lowered, it still does good damage. I was calculating it earlier. It's still a 2 to 3 hit KO on most Mons, which is a decent chunk to knock off of a Mon on switch-ins. And looking over his team, he only has 2 Mons that are immune to the Earthquake. 3 Mons actually, but what are the odds of him bringing all 3 of them? So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how well this Mega Venusaur set fares. I think it'll do very well. Set up very nicely to take care of the threats like Empoleon. You shush. Hi, little sister got into Agario recently. I don't know if you guys know that game. She's gotten into it. I downloaded it on my iPad and she's playing it here in the background. So she's just over here chilling. I told her to keep it down. So if I look away and scold someone, you'll know it's her. Mon number 2 that we are bringing this week, we are bringing Derp the Slowbro. A typical, well, not so much typical because I don't have max HP on it. I actually have max special attack on this bold regenerator Slowbro set, which is key for picking up the damage amount we're doing to things like Mega T-Tar with Scald and Skarmory with the Fire Blast, which is specifically why we're running Fire Blast this week, as well as for Mega Beedrill and Trevenant Mons that can potentially normally threaten Slowbro in a big way. We're running Fire Blast. We're guaranteed to live at least 1 hit with that massive bulk that Slowbro was carrying with it, and hit them hopefully with a nasty fire blast to do at least a good clean 50%. Hopefully, that would be key. That could be potentially key for this matchup. And I think Derp is going to come through. I actually had a practice battle with this team earlier in the day with one of the other coaches. They said it was pretty well built. I 3-0'd them. They were like, "Oh, thank God it wasn't an actual league match, or else I would have been screwed." And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. The true star of all of this team, when I was doing all the calcs earlier, is Kieran Black. Kieran Black, this week we are bringing a Choice Scarf Kieran Black with the Naughty Nature, because he is a partially mixed attacker. Moveset this week we are running Outrage, Focus Blast, Fusion Bolt, and Ice Beam. Normally I would run dual Dragon Stab on here, just in case of fairies, so we're not locked in with Outrage, but he has no fairy types on his team. Anthony has no fairy types on his team at all. So I have no fear going for Outrages, and with that, look at that attack stat, guys. I don't even have to say anything. Calcing it earlier, Kieran Black nukes, I want to say, like 90% of his team. Does way over 50% to pretty much everything. With the Choice Scarf, it's guaranteed almost to outspeed about everything. With this specific EV spread with the max attack, 32 EVs into special attack to pick up key KOs with Ice Beam and Focus Blast, and 224, the rest of it all going into speed to just help that Choice Scarf put in work. And let me tell you, this thing is going to destroy lives. Doing all the calcs earlier, this Kieran Black absolutely nukes his team. It has either a chance to OHKO or guaranteed OHKOs on 50% of his squad, which is really good for me because that means he has no switch-ins for Kieran Black. None whatsoever, which is absolutely amazing. I love having a Mon that doesn't have a switch into it. That's why I'm so happy that we have Kieran Black on the squad here with us. I'm excited to see how well it does this week. And just in case, for whatever reason, Kieran Black can't get the job done, we have Sentinel. Sentinel the Golurk here, rocking a choice band this week with Iron Fist. Very standard set with Earthquake, Shadow Punch, Ice Punch, and Drain Punch. 120 EVs into HP, 136 into speed, and the rest going into attack with an Adamant Nature. This thing is going to hit like a truck. The Shadow Punch to have that Ghost type stab. It's gonna put in crazy work on his team. And when it comes down to it, Ice Punch can get OHKOs on things. Earthquake OHKOs like half of his team. Drain Punch is covering a lot of the holes that the other moves leave by getting very, very nice damage off on mons like Scravity and Skarmory, and then easily OHKOing mons like Mega T-Tar. Sentinel is going to put in crazy work right now for this team. Now, you see him on top here in the layout right here. You see him. And you're thinking, alright, you got your nice bulky Mon there. Very good, very good. Don't you already have a physically bulky Mon? You're right, I do. But I don't have a very, very quick KO picker like Hitmontop. And this is why mine is such a quick KO picker. It's not a standard Hitmontop at all. In fact, I'm running a Life Orb Technician set this week. Very, very, very important to note. This is a Life Orb Technician set. This is absolutely, bar none, one of the craziest sets I've run on this Mon ever. But it's good. it put in work. The moveset wise, we are running Aerial Ace for Scyther to catch Scyther on switch-ins, because Scyther's going to come in on this thing 10 out of 10 times. Fake Out for that good, solid, quick entry damage, and Bullet Punch and Mach Punch to pick up quick KOs. Fake Out Bullet Punch combo, Oko finishes off, like straight up destroys Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill is shut down. Mega T-Tar, Fake Out Mach Punch combo, kills it. Overall, Beyblade is a complete and utter monster, with adamant nature as well, rocking max attack and max speed, just to make sure that those aerial aces get off on what they need to get off on. And that extra forward going into defense just for a little tiny bit of bulk. So Beyblade is here. Beyblade's going to put in work this week. Our last Mon on the team, I needed something that was a bit specially defensive and kind of bulky on that end. So we have Fleshlight, the Electros here, holding the Assault Vest this week, with more specially biased when it comes to move pool, more specially biased this time, rocking Volt Switch, Giga Drain, Flamethrower, and Knockoff. With modest nature, max HP, max special attack, with those remaining 4 going into attack, because even if the attack's lowered, I still want those knockoffs doing at least a little bit more damage. And I'm excited to use Fleshlight in week 1 here. I feel like it's going to put in plenty of work against Mons like Empoleon, Espeon, Rotom Wash, Quagsire. All these Mons that are going to be hitting on the special side, Electros is going to handle very, very well. So I am excited. So this is the team we're bringing this week. I'm going to shoot him a message now and try to get the battle set up. If you guys are excited for week 1 of the MBC and to see the Memphis Primeapes hopefully come out on top this time around, make sure you scrolling down and hit that like button for me. Show your support and get ready for one hell of a battle. Be right back! Wassup YouTube, PokePrimer here, primed and ready to deliver you the battle for week 1 in the MBC against the Dynamic Dragonites. We are about to accept the challenge. We're just going to go right into the match. Okay, so we see he brought Mega Beedrill. He decided to bring Mega Beedrill, which is fine. He brought Mega Beedrill, Rotom Wash, Empoleon, Trevenant, Scrafty, and Quagsire. This looks like a battle that Mega Venusaur has dreamed about its entire life. For this, I think I just want to lead. I actually kind of want to lead. With. I potentially want to lead with Curum. Maybe go right for the Outrage and just mollywop things. I'm gonna lead with Curum Black, yeah. So he leads with the Beedrill as I expected. So is he gonna go for the Protect first, or is he gonna go straight for it? He's gonna go for the Protect. Yep, I should have predicted that and gone out to Hitmon top. That would have been perfect. Because then I could have Fake Out Bullet Punch for the win. I've tried subtly to ask Mrs. Jack. Sister watching stuff in the background. She should come over here and like watch over my shoulder and watch the match. I am. And see how things are. You are? Are you on cam? Are you actually on the camera? Just come on closer. Come closer. And come on cam. Hey, what's up? Hey. Little sister's gonna come over here and be loving and help me commentate if she really wants to?
I don't know how.
I don't know how. Just talk about what you see. What do you see? What do you see on the screen right now?
See a Scrafty.
You see a Scrafty. That's a problem, isn't it? That's a fighting type. We're part ice type. We don't like those, right? Do we? No, we don't. You're right. What do we do about this situation?
I don't know. Switch out.
We could switch out, but at the same time, I don't want this thing to start setting up. So I'm gonna risk it and try to. And I hit myself in confusion, and he gets a Dragon Dance up, and we're fucked. I have to risk it. I have to risk it. I can't let the. Fuck! He's got 2 Dragon Dances up. Shit. We're in a bad spot. Don't hit yourself again, Kiram. We're dead. Fuck. It's over. GG. We lose. JK. Fake out. Immediately fake out. Does decent damage. He's got leftovers. Mach Punch, you need to do the damage. Yes! Alright, the Mach Punch picks up the kill. So Beyblade gets a kill. So we got 1 kill, huh? I need to be keeping note of this.
Actually, no, you have 2 kills.
I need to be keeping note of this. Keeping note of this. Kiram Black kills Quagsire. Killed by Scrafty. Hitmon top. Can I type today? Hitmon top kills Scrafty.
Awesome.
Alright, so we have this Trevenant here. This is why I'm packing Aerial Ace. I'm going to go for the Aerial Ace. And it does... Oh, that does 80%. It's got its Citrus. It's fine. He's going to Willow me and miss! He misses the Willow. That's amazing. Go for the Aerial Ace again. We outspeed. We already see that. We are in a fantastic spot. We are in a fantastic spot right now. Beyblade is coming through. I knew bringing this crazy-ass Hitmontop set was going to come through for us. Aerial Ace takes out the Trevenant. Absolutely decimates the Trevenant. So Hitmontop kills Trevenant. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. What do we got here? We got Rotom Wash. I don't really want to stay in here on this thing. I actually kind of want to... I do want to switch. Let me close out the lobby over here, because this is actually starting to get annoying. Let me close that out. Close this as well, so we just have straight up battle screen. Here we go. I do want to switch out. I do expect him to be going for a... what's he going to go for? He's going to go for the Volt Switch, predicting me to switch. If so, my best bet would probably be to just go for the Mach Punch. Go for the Mach Punch, get all... Ooh, that damage! So he is just going to Volt Switch. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. What's he going to go out into? He's going to go out into the B-Drill. As I know for a fact that Bullet Punch does a retarded amount of damage to this thing. I'm going to go straight for the Bullet Punch, and it does 60-some% as we're going to go down to our own Life Orb. So that doesn't mean the B-Drill gets a kill. It's fine by me. Hitmon top dies to Life Orb. Make sure to keep note of all this stuff. So now we're in an interesting position because we don't know if this thing's running knockoff. If it's running knockoff, we're in a pickle. But we're gonna go out in here. We're gonna go out into Sentinel right now and make the safest play, because predicting the Earthquake, it could go out into Rotom. I'm gonna make the safe play going for the Shadow Punch, because he's gonna U-turn out. Okay, that's fine. U-turn out. Probably gonna go out into the Rotom. Yep, that's what I thought. So I went for the Shadow Punch, and Golurk gets the kill on the Rotom with the Shadow Punch. That's awesome. Golurk kills Rotom. Wash.
Okay.
Alright, B-Drill's back out here. I'm just gonna go for another Shadow Punch. It does have the knockoff. Oh, shit. Mega B-Drill kills Golurk. Alright, this puts us in a tough spot. We can actually now go out into Thickums,
Venusaur.
Mega Evolve, and go for the Earthquake. I think that's our safest play. Poison Jab does under 50%, which is great, and the Earthquake's going to kill the Beedrill. That's absolutely amazing. Okay, so Mega Venusaur.
One Pokemon there.
Mega Venusaur kills Mega Beedrill. Now we just have this Empoleon left. I'm just going to keep firing. I'm going to fire off an EQ. And he's going to roar me out, which is fine. I can live with that. I'm going to go ahead and Thunder Wave this thing, actually. He's going to Toxic my Slowbro. That's fine, as I Thunder Wave the Empoleon, which is going to cripple that son of a bitch real good like. And then I'm going to go ahead and swap out into my Fleshlight, as he's going to go for the Scald. It's fine by me. I don't want you getting any more leftovers, so Electros, you can come in here and knock them leftovers off. So he's now going to be paralyzed. I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. Fleshlight picks up the final kill. Electros kills Empoleon. Alright, GG, ladies and gentlemen, we pick up a 3-0 victory over the Dynamic Dragonites this week. Great way to start off the season here in the MBC. I am happy that we pulled that out. That was a heck of a match, And how about that Technician Life Orb Hitmontop, putting in nothing but the finest of work. With that, ladies and gentlemen, that's week 1 of the MBC. If you guys have enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like down below. If you guys are hyped to see the Memphis Primeapes start the season 1-0 and continue to dominate, please subscribe so you can see all of our matches in the future. Until next time, I'm PokePrimer. This is my sister Hope.
Bye.
Signing off.